and that's why they call me bad company. I can't deny.
Alright, here we are. Nothing too big, but decent one right there. Another one on the old shaky head, skipping underneath some docks, you know. When I'm skipping this shaky head, or I'm bite's tough out here and I want to go skip some docks, you know, I'm gonna go to a finesse tactic. Bit my worm off right there. But when I'm skipping with these finesse tactics, I don't want to use really heavy weights when I'm skipping. That's gonna make it a whole lot tougher to skip my baits underneath the docks and everything. So I want to use something light. Today I'm using a 1/8 ounce. You know, a lot of times I'm going to use a 1/8 or a 1/16 when I'm skipping underneath docks, or even sometimes weightless baits too work really good. Just something to make it a lot easier for you to be able to skip your baits underneath those tough places to reach. But a great thing when you're skipping baits underneath docks is a lot of these fish underneath them don't see a whole lot of baits. So generally, the fish underneath docks, if they get underneath there, they're pretty aggressive. So if you can just get your bait in front of them, a lot of times they'll bite instantly. So it's a great way to fish, especially in tough conditions. You know, using some finesse tactics out here to be able to catch some fish out here when it's high and bright, not even a cloud in the sky. But a lot of times, a lot of guys will be going out there and zeroing. You'll be able to still go to the lake and really catch a lot of fish and have a really good time still. So what I'm going to do when I'm skipping these docks with the shaky head is I'm going to make my skip underneath that dock, and the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't care if this dock is 5 foot deep or 25 foot deep, you need to watch your line. And you can kind of get to the feel for about how long your bait should be falling. If when you watch your line, when your bait stops dropping early, that means the fish has got it. So it's a very important thing to do when you're skipping docks. Always, 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 you gotta be watching your line. And something that I do is I fish braid to a fluorocarbon leader. I fish that white braid, so when that bait's falling, I can see that line no problem. Real easy to see. So not a big one, but another fish skipping docks. 1/8 ounce shaky head, I'm telling you. Get you some little finesse worm on there. Skip underneath some docks, we'll catch a lot of fish and have a lot of fun, man. I mean, real quick, I want to share with you guys the two baits that I was using out here today. The first one I want to show you is, of course, my 1/8 ounce shaky head with the green pumpkin worm on the back of it right there. I use that to target the fish on the bottom on these docks, and on today I figured out there were a lot more fish hugging to the bottom, so I use that shaky head a lot more today. Sometimes though, those fish get suspended on those docks, and that means they're a little bit higher up in the water column. And with that shaky head, it's gonna skip those fish. And to be able to target those suspended fish, I really like to use a Jackall flick shake worm on a wacky rig. That worm allows me to get a lot of bites. It's very finesse, and one of the first things you're going to notice about this worm when you get it out of the package is it's curved. That really allows this worm to get a lot more action on this wacky rig rather than just a regular straight worm. It gives it a lot more action, and to me, I believe it gets me a whole lot more bites doing that. So next time you're out there on the water, be sure you bring you a couple of spinning rods, light line, get your braid, tie you a fluorocarbon leader on there, watch your line when your bait's falling, go out there, skip you around a shaky head, skip you around a Jackall, a flick shake worm on a wacky rig, and you're going to get a whole lot of bites out there next time you try this if the fish are on those docks. Go out there, give it a try, and let me know how it goes.